Hello viewers, Namaskaram again. Welcome to this channel in conversation with the Vaggeyakara, where I sit down and chat about Carnatic classical music with Guru Sri N.C. Murthy. Today is episode 8 in our series. In the past episodes, we have been discussing a lot about Varnams, about Janaka Raga Varnams, Varnams in 72 Melakarta Ragas. We have taken some examples. In that, we have dealt a little bit with Vivadi Ragams. We have also seen Sri Murthy's compositions on Tana Varnams. We have gotten quite a bit of clarity of what Tana Varnams are, what Pada Varnams are. So today, while still staying on the topic of Varnams, I would like to shift the today's discussion to another volume of his work, which is called Bhava Raga Tala Varnams, which we in short call it as BRT Varnams. So let's bring in our Guru Garu and talk more about that. Guru Garu, Namaskaram, welcome.
Namaste ma, how are you?
I'm okay, how are you? I was just telling our audiences, so we're discussing a lot about Varnams in our episodes. And today, I wanted to bring in Bhava Raga Tala Varnams, which you have done. And these are Varnams in, again, Janya Ragas and Janaka Ragas. And we have already a big repertoire of traditional Varnams that we learn when we start learning classical music. So I wanted to find out, what is the philosophy behind this BRT Varnams, Bhava Raga Tala Varnams, that you've started? I think there are about more than 30 Varnams, if I recall.
Yes, that's right. Well, I would like to call them as new generation Varnams. Because the focus now has shifted from only Akara Sadhana to some meaningful lyrics, as well as sometimes a thematic presentation in the lyrics. Okay. Now, still, I was not really happy. Somehow, I want to bring in more of meaningful and understandable, easily understandable lyrics in the Varnams also. That is the genesis of these Bhava Raga Tala Varnams. Okay? Now, we will take up one or two examples in this Bhava Raga Tala Varnams.
Yes, please.
That will make it perhaps more clear as to how this change into more understandable lyrical content has come in. Okay?
Okay.
As we have already discussed, the earlier Varnams, we did not know or feel the lyrical content at all.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, to a certain extent, in my Janaka Raga Varnams and also some Navyatana Varnams, we have brought in some change into the lyrical content, which can be easily understandable.
Okay.
Now, we will see what more has happened into such an effort of bringing in more understandable lyrical content.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll take an example of Mohana Varnam, let us say. Because Mohana Varnam is one of the initial Varnams which are taught to our students. As students also, we have learned the Mohana Varnam. Okay?
Yes.
As against what is there in those Varnams. Now, let us just take a recourse to what is there in this new Varnam in Mohana.
Okay.
I mean, it could include the lyrical content as well as the flavor of the raga itself. Many times, it is felt that in any composition, the full concept of our full understanding of the raga should come out. It is not possible. That is how we have seen that in ragas like Kalyani, Bhairavi, Todi, so many compositions came into existence, and that had made us understand the real swarupa of the raga.
True.
Okay, so therefore, the swarupa of the raga, the essence of the raga, will not be available just in one composition in that raga. So let us see how this has come out in this our Mohana Varnam. Now this
I'd love to see that.
As usual, this is addressed to Goddess Saraswati. Okay. Saraswati is also called Vaggeyakara,
Vaggeyakara.
It starts with like this. Vaggeyakara Vidhata Priye. Vaggeyakara Vidhata Priye. Vidya Pradate. Vaggeyakara Vidhata Priye. Vidya Pradate. Varijasani Sada Sadayini Veena Pani. Now you are able to feel each, word.
True.
It is making it more meaningful. Vaggeyakara Vidhata Priye. Vidya Pradate. Varijasani Sada Sadayini Veena Pani. Vagdivyavani Chalvani Mrudu Bhashini Sangeeta Pramodini Karunamurti. Now we are able to feel each word in the entire lyrical content. It is not like the earlier Varnams that, it is just all jumbled up. Okay. In addition to that, the approach in the swaras also you can feel. Karunamurti ga 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 ripa pa pa sa sa pa da ga ri sa da pa ga ri pa pa ga pa da da pa pa da ri ga ri ga pa ga ri sa da pa ga ri sa. Okay? So there is a clarity in the phraseology and also projecting the raga swarupa. Okay? Then when you come to the charanam, Varadaini Shubha Pradayini Varalino Sangi Brovave Varadaini Shubha Pradayini Varalino Sangi Brovave Varadaini Shubha Pradayini Varalino Sangi Brovave Sada Risa Da Pada Ga Pada Varadaini Shubha Pradayini. You remember that in almost all my Varnam, the second swara is with a specific nada.
Yes.
Okay?
There's a pattern.
Gati, some kind of
a gati.
Sariga, da sari pada gari varadaini shubha pradayini varadaini. Sariga da sari pada gari Shubha Pradayini Varalino Sangi Brovave. That's how, it's interesting. When you come to the last swaram particularly, Re Sa Da Pa Da Sa Da Pa Ge Ri Sa Re Ga Pa Da Re Sa Da Pa Da Sa Da Pa Ge Ri Sa Ri ga pa da sa ga pa sa da pa ga ri ga da pa ga ri ga ri pa ga ri sa. It's a beautiful kind of an alankaram which has been brought in. Ga pa sa da pa ga ri ga da pa ga ri ga ri pa ga ri sa da sa ri sa. Ri ga sa ri ga da sa ri ga pa da sa da pa da ga ri ga sa ri da sa ri ga da. Pa ba ba ga ri sa da 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 pa ga ri pa sa sa ga ri sa ri ga pa da sa ri varadayini ubha pradayini varali no sangi brove varadayini. Now you see, with this kind of phraseology, now the face of the Varnam has become more interesting than just being elementary. Okay?
Very correct.
So that is how, now this Varnam somehow has been liked by so many people who have learned this one. You have also learned.
Yes. I think Mohana Varnam, we start also with Mohana Varnam before your Varnam. Mohanam is instantly liked, and this is no exception. And as you said, it added so much more to the existing Varnam that we have done before. Is it, Guru Garu, may I intercept and ask, is this the only Varnam after the traditional Varnam, or have there been other Varnams in Mohanam?
No, there have been some other Varnams, but anyway, but the approach has been in a similar fashion that the lyrics have not been felt.
Okay.
It is only now the lyrics, understandable, meaningful lyrics are introduced into this one. And while rendering also, you are able to feel the lyrical content. That is one.
Absolutely.
I will take up another example. You know, that the Varnam in Saaveri. In fact, when I toyed with the idea of this Bhava Raga Tala Varnams, this was the first Varnam I ever made. You can see how the emotion in the lyrics also has come out through the phraseology which has been suitably taken for the entire music. You know, the Saaveri has always been a dynamic Varnam.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very. Yeah.
Now, what I have done is, you know, in the beginning itself, I have taken up with a good address to Devi. Devi, Sri Sive, Jaga Janani, Mampa, Devi, Sri Sive, Jaga Janani, Mampa, Kavave, Karuna Katakshi, Nijada Sudanamma. No, that kind of an emotion of feeling the humility by the singer. Kavave Karuna Katakshi Nijada Sudanamma Pavari Tripura Sundari Parakumani Neruna Tarikatare Karuna Murti Garisa. Look at the phraseology now in the Muktasharam. Garisa Paba Pada Garisa Dari Dasa Magari Garisa Paba Pada Garisa Dari Dasa Magari Paba Sari Paba Garisa Rida Sapada Mapa Rida Sri Jagajanani Mampahi. So that is the first part. Now when you come to the Charanam, Birana Brovave Chambhavi Chingari Tadari Birana Brovave Chambhavi Chankari Sadasive Birana Brovave So the urgency with which, the bhakta asked for that endeavor to be with the Devi.
Yeah, with the Devi.
So that urgency felt by the bhakta is given here. Birana brobhave Shambhavi Shankari Sadasive Birana brobhave. He's not prepared to wait. He wants to urgently go to the Devi.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've also, when I was learning, the one small, at least to me, the peculiarity I felt is in the Charanam line. The way it ends, it doesn't end in a sa. It ends in Sani da Pamagari. It ends in the Ri, which is, I thought was so different than a usual sa or Saaveri ending in ma. Sari ma, no. Gari sa,
right.
no. Sa, magari. It was a very different flavor when I was learning. I thought that added a beautiful touch to it. As you have mentioned, different phraseologies, and I think this was one thing that I could observe. Maybe I'm wrong, but if you can let us know, that is what it is.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
See, it's not a question of one being right or wrong. It's a question of the feel. What do you feel after any composition? Right. That is more important, than the technicalities and things like that. But what is more important is what is the feeling it evocates.
Yeah. I particularly like the end of the Rishabham and before taking on the Charanam again. It was very beautiful. Go ahead, please.
And as we have discussed, the second swaram is always slightly different in Nadaka.
Yeah.
Sa-sa-ri-ri, ma-ga-ri-sa. Sa-sa-ri-ri, ma-ga-ri-sa. Da-sa-ri, ma-pa-pa-da-da. Sa-ni-da-ma. Ga-ri-sa-ri. Di-da-na-bro-va-vi. Then coming to the last swaram, it is in a slightly different fashion as far as the physiology is concerned. Sari da sa ma pa da ri sa. Sari da sa ma pa da ri sa. Sari sa pa ma da pa da ri da sa ma pa da ri sa. Sari sa pa ma da pa da ri ma pa da da ma pa da sa sa ri da ri ri ni da ma pa da sa gari magari pamagari damagari
sa
sari pa da ma pa da ri sa sari pa magari sari pa magari sari da sari ma magari sari vidana bro ve Shambhavi Shankari Sadasive Vidana bro ve. Like that. So the emotion being felt either through the lyrical content or the phraseology associated, that is what is the most important, because ultimately, the musicians hear and understand in terms of the swaras and so on. But then a non-musician listening, what is the kind of emotion it creates in him? That is the ultimate value. So, if it is not creating any emotion in a non-musician, it has no value. It might have value in the looks of the musicians, but then the music is for everybody.
Yes,
so
very true.
People who are not knowledgeable in music, if they are able to enjoy, that is the best certificate which we have.
Very well said.
So I think that's what has come out through these two Varnams which I have cited.
Beautiful. Yeah, I think you're right about that. Gurugar, I have a question about this that I've been meaning to ask in our discussion of Varnams. The Varnams that we have learned prior to your Varnams, I mean, when we first, the traditional Varnams as we have been calling them, the Charanaswaras, at least to my knowledge, they have been only 4 patterns of Charanaswaras that have been taught.
Yes.
And I have seen that yours never stuck to the 4. It actually has 5. And if I remember, in the Janaka Raga Varnams, the Todi Varnam has 7 patterns, 7 Charanaswara patterns. Todi and Kiravani Varnams have 7 Charanaswara patterns. So I think, can you explain just a little bit about that? Because we have been talking so much about Varnams. Is it because you're giving different flavors to project in the ragam, or what is it? Why have you done many patterns than not sticking to the traditional 4 patterns of Charanaswarams?
The basic thing in a Varnam, it is supposed to train you in your manodharma development.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So, when you select, different kinds of phraseology, coupled with the tala variations, gati variations.
Gati variation.
So, that will give a more comprehensive approach and outlook towards manodharma development. So, that's how it has come out in my 4 swarams or 7 swarams or whatever.
Yeah.
So, those have given more idea about not only the phrases development, but also the gatis.
Yeah.
You must have observed in those Varnams that, the gatis are also different. You also learn gatis. So that is the beauty of these new Varnams.
Perfect. Yeah. Wonderful. So much more to discuss, actually. I think beautifully explained the 2 Varnams that we have taken today. We would like to continue more in the next episode, take up more ragams. We will stick to the Bhava Raga Tala Varnams to give our audience a little bit more understanding into the known ragas that they already know, but then what your Varnams look like.
Yes.
Yeah.
There are known ragas as well as unknown, rather not usually attempted ragas.
True.
Okay. So, so some of those Varnams also could be interesting. So we will discuss.
We will discuss. Oh, thank you so much. Audience, thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Please send in your questions and comments. Please do like, share, and subscribe. And also, I've been meaning to tell in the past episode, if you have a specific topic that you would like to discuss, if you have a specific question into all the aspects we've covered, and if you want to add on to it, please do send us that query or question that you have. We will try to clarify it in the coming episodes. Again, thank you for watching, and we hope you will join in our next episode. Until then, namaskaram and goodbye.